हेलो। सुस्वागतम आप सभी का। हमारे सभी गणमान्य अतिथि का हम बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं। हृदय की गहराइयों से आप सभी का अभिनंदन करते हैं। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट, आपकी दोस्त आरमी चोंगथू। Distinguished guests, esteemed dignitaries and honored guests, it is our pleasure to welcome you to the 233rd IRC Midterm Council meeting. As a token of appreciation, we would like to present a bouquet, a Mizo traditional shawl, and also the IRC would like to hand over a memento to our distinguished guests, esteemed dignitaries and honored guests. I now request Professor Manoranjan Parida, President IRC, to honor our chief guest, Sri Laltu Omaji, Chief Minister, Mizoram. Sir. Thank you so much, sir. And I request Shri K. Lalthomoya, IAS Commissioner and Secretary, PWD Government of Mizoram, to honor Shri Harsh Malhotra, Honorable Union Minister of State, Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs, Government of India. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request Shri V.K. Rajawat, DG RD and SS Mort, to honor Shri Vanlalana G, PWD Minister, Mizoram. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Shri H. Zoram Liana, Engineer-in-Chief, PWD Mizoram, to honor Professor Manoranjan Parida, President IRC. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Shri David Sabzavaji, Local Organizing Secretary and Chief Engineer, Road, PWD Mizoram, to honor Shri V.K. Rajawat, DG RD and SS MORTH. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Shri A.K. Patil, Vice President, IRC, to honor Shri K. Lalthomoya G, IAS Commissioner and Secretary, PWD. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Shri Emil Uraun, Vice President, IRC, to honor Shri H. Zoram Lianaji, Engineer-in-Chief, PWD, Mizoram. Thank you so much, everyone. Purichad Valnal Mangaya will be late due to some work, but he will come. So we will start the program. To formally begin the proceeding, I now invite Shri Kelal Thomoyaji, IAS Commissioner and Secretary, PWD, Government of Mizoram, to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Honorable Chief Guest, Pulal Duamaji, Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Honorable Guest of Honor, Pu Harsh Malhotraji, Honorable Union Minister of State, Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, Government of India, Pu Vanlal Hana Ji, Honorable Minister, Public Works Department, Government of Mizoram, Professor Manoranjan Parida Ji, respected President, Indian Roads Congress, Pu Vinay Kumar Rajawat Ji, respected Director General, RD and Special Secretary, Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, Pu Rahul Gupta Ji, respected Secretary General, Indian Roads Congress, Engineer H. Zoram Liana, Engineer-in-Chief, PWD, Mizoram, distinguished office bearers and members of the IRC Council, eminent engineers and delegates from across the country, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and warm greetings from the beautiful state of Mizoram. It is both an honor and a privilege for me, as the chairman of the local organizing committee, to extend a heartfelt welcome to each one of you to the 233rd Midterm Council meeting of the Indian Roads Congress, being hosted here in the capital city of Aizawl. We are deeply grateful to our honorable chief guest, Pulal Duamaji, Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, for accepting our invitation to grace this important event in spite of his busy schedule, and for agreeing to host the state dinner cum cultural event for the delegates this evening. It is only with his blessing and support and guidance that we can host this important event. We are also deeply grateful to our honorable guest of honor, Pu Harsh Malhotraji, Honorable Union Minister of State, for accepting our invitation and for finding the time to be with us today amidst his tight schedules. It is his second visit to our state this year, which clearly reflects his commitments towards the welfare and development of Mizoram and the special importance he attached to this important national event. We thank the Indian Road Congress for giving Mizoram this unique opportunity to host such a prestigious gathering. It is indeed a moment of pride for us to bring together some of the finest minds and most dedicated professionals from across our country, all committed to the progress of road infrastructure and transportation development. Mizoram, known for its rolling hills, difficult terrains, lush green landscapes, and resilient people, presents both challenges and opportunities in the field of road engineering. We hope your visit here will not only give you insights into the unique geographical and infrastructural aspects of our region, but also leave you with a deeper appreciation for the diversity and unity that define India's transport development landscape. I would like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the entire organizing team, as well as the support from the state government, and various agencies without whom this event would not have been possible. Our special thanks also go to all delegates and participants who have traveled long distances to be with us today. Even though we may lack amenities to make your stay comfortable as we would like to be, I hope that we will be able to make up our shortcomings through our warmth and hospitality. I once again welcome you all to this event. We look forward to fruitful deliberations, meaningful collaborations, and a memorable stay in our beautiful and beloved state. Kalome, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. As we all know, the main objectives of IRC is to set up, formulate Indian standards, codes, specification manuals relating to roads, bridge and road transport for adoption by central government, road agency to construct and maintain sustainable road infrastructure for overall development of the country. So we will start our program with lamp lighting. The lamp lighting ceremony is a symbolic gesture of illuminating our path toward progress and development. जैसे कि हमारे देश की परंपरा है, किसी भी शुभ कार्य की शुरुआत हमेशा ईश्वर के नाम के साथ होती है. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin anything auspicious, we always light the auspicious lamp. May I request Honorable Shrilal Duomaji and the other dignitaries seated on the dais to kindly light the auspicious lamp. आइए चले अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर, पृथ्वी से आकाश की ओर, पदार्थ से सूक्ष्म की ओर, प्राणी से परमात्मा की ओर, एक प्रयास अज्ञान से ज्ञान की ओर. Lamp lighting is supposed to bring in a lot of positive in the entire atmosphere where it is lit. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सभी का. The Central Young Mizo Association Choir will now perform the invocation setting the tone for spiritually enriching and productive meeting. Central YMA Choir द्वारा यह गीत रो मिनवेल सकंगजे मिजोरम स्टेट का एक ऑफिशियल गीत है और इस गीत का अर्थ कुछ इस प्रकार है. हे हमारे ईश्वर, हमारे शासक, तेरा नाम ऊंचा हो, जैसे हम तेरे सामने झुकते हैं, हमारी प्रार्थना पर कान लगाओ. जैसे हम मेजबान के रूप में हमारे भविष्य की योजना बनाने के लिए एकत्रित होते हैं, अपना दिव्य ज्ञान प्रदान कीजिए और हमारे सलाहकार बनिए. आपकी शक्ति और मार्गदर्शन के बिना, आपके तत्वाधान के बिना सांसारिक सिंहासन की महिमा अक्सर फीकी पड़ जाती है और जल्द ही खत्म हो जाती है. लेकिन हे शाश्वतगर, हर राष्ट्र के राजा और प्रभुओं के प्रभु हैं, आप हमारे सलाहकार बनो. सेंट्रल वाई में गायक मंडली का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। अब मैं आईआरसी गीत के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी मिजोरम गुरखा यूथ एसोसिएशन को। नाउ प्लीज जॉइन मी इन वेलकमिंग द मिजोरम गुरखा यूथ एसोसिएशन टू द स्टेज फॉर द आईआरसी गीत। प्लीज तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें इनका। Mizoram Gurkha Youth Association te IRC la sa turin kan sobe. मिजोरम गोरखा यूथ एसोसिएशन का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आईआरसी गीत गाने के लिए आप सभी को हम दिल से धन्यवाद कहते हैं। I have the honor to invite Shri Rahul Gupta ji, the Secretary General of IRC, to address his speech. अब मैं श्री राहुल गुप्ता जी, सेक्रेटरी जनरल आईआरसी को भाषण के लिए आमंत्रित करती हूँ। सर।
Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, Sri Lal Duhwamaji, Honorable Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs, Union of India, Shri Harsh Malhotra ji, Honorable Minister PWD, Government of Mizoram, Sri Vanlal Lana ji, President IRC, Director General Road Development and Special Secretary, Government of India, Secretary PWD, Government of Mizoram, Engineer-in-Chief, Mizoram PWD, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues and invitees, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. On behalf of Indian Road Congress, it's my pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to you all to this inaugural session of 233rd Midterm Council meeting of Indian Road Congress. It is an immense pleasure and honor to address such a distinguished gathering of experts, professionals and leaders of the road sector who are responsible for shaping up the future of road sector in our country. Sir, during last 91 years since its inception, the Indian Road Congress has been at the cornerstone in fostering innovation, collaboration and excellence in the field of road engineering and infrastructure development. Today, we have come together once again to share knowledge, discuss challenges and explore new horizons that will pave the way for a more connected and resilient road network in our country. As we inaugurate this session, I would like to take a moment to reflect on our collective achievements and milestones we have achieved. The road and highway sector has seen significant advancements, and thanks to unwavering dedication and hard work of each one of you, your contributions have not only enhanced the quality and safety of our roadways, but have also rejuvenated the pride and spirit of our profession. We are proud of witnessing the world's biggest road development programs which are being undertaken in this country. India's road infrastructure has seen significant advancements over the past 2 decades, driven by both central and state governments. Their dedicated efforts and strategic initiatives. This strategic planning has resulted in achieving the second largest road network in the world. From enhancing highway network and promoting environmental sustainability to improving rural connectivity and road safety, the governments have adopted a multifaceted approach to develop a robust and efficient transportation network. This modern infrastructure has strengthened our country's image globally, increased investors' trust in the nation, boosted industries, and created new employment opportunities. During the last decade, specific initiatives for improvement of connectivity within each and every region of the country have been implemented under the programs, especially like SARDP-NE, Bharatmala Pariyojana, and National Highway Development Program, with rest of India through North, South, East, West corridor connectivity programs. Underprivileged areas like left-wing extremist affected areas has also been given an impetus, and a lot of road network have been developed in these neglected areas. The benefits of road infrastructure project in Northeast region include integration of the people of Northeast with the mainstream of the country, faster movement of essential goods and agriculture products, increase in the business and employment opportunities for the people of the region, socio-economic development of the area, development of tourism and industrial activities in the region, and thereby boosting the overall economy of northeastern states. As we all know that planning, design, construction and maintenance of hill roads require special attention, and which is more true in case of a state like Mizoram. In view of our environmental sensitivity and preserving the huge natural resources in these hilly regions is one of the topmost priority. The scenic beauty of the hills also needs to be preserved. To achieve this objective, the Indian Road Congress has brought out a comprehensive hill road manual, which is immensely helpful in engineering, which is immensely helpful to the engineering professionals in dealing with the hill roads. Indian Road Congress has a dedicated committee on hill roads and tunnels in order to provide a special focus to revisit the standards and guidelines for the development of the roads in hilly areas. During last couple of years, in hilly regions, our roads have witnessed numerous catastrophes and disasters like landslides, cloudbursts, flash floods, and glacial lake outburst floods, resulting in loss of precious lives and natural resources and economy, and it's the great loss to the economy. It is a high time for us to pool in our expertise and come together to make hill road infrastructure more resilient for unprecedented extremes. In this endeavor, Indian Road Congress has published IRC SP 106, Engineering Guidelines on Management of Landslides on Indian Highways and Roads. During this inaugural session, IRC would also be releasing guidelines for retrofitting measures for protection of road systems, including surrounding areas from rainfall, waterlogging, and flooding. Thus, Indian Road Congress is making all-out effort to fulfill the aspirations of the masses, be it at regional level or at national level. One of the most important points for this aspect of this 21st century is technology. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, and its early adoption is key to unlocking its full potential. The launch of India AI mission by our government marks a major step towards the field of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence application spans a wide range of sectors powered by models like machine learning and deep learning, which enables the systems to perform tasks autonomously. These tasks may include like reasoning, decision making, and problem solving. In road infrastructure development, artificial intelligence holds a significant promise for planning, construction, and monitoring of roads, bridges, and tunnels. It can identify potential issues before they escalate into costly or dangerous failures, thereby enhancing the safety during both construction and operations. Integration of digital technologies in highway projects leads to more resilient, smarter transportation systems. As a result, road users benefit from cutting-edge innovations and improve road safety and help prevent accidents. The growing relationship between artificial intelligence and three-dimensional printing technologies is revolutionizing the construction industry, ushering in a new era of production efficiency and product customization for saving time and enhancing quality. For formulation of standards for these innovative technologies in our country, Indian Road Congress has already constituted a new technical committee. This important aspect will be deliberated in this council meeting. While concluding, I would like to mention that for capacity building and dissemination of technical information on IRC documents and latest advancement in construction practices, workshops, seminars, annual sessions, and webinars are being organized in different states of the country. Recently, on the invitation of Government of Assam, a two-day seminar was organized in Guwahati in April this year to disseminate knowledge on best practices, emerging trends, and technologies in planning, construction and maintenance of bridges. This seminar was attended by more than 500 delegates comprising of engineers from government departments, contractors, and consultants. And the presentations were of very high quality, followed by immersive discussions. On the request of Government of Uttar Pradesh, another seminar has been planned on full depth replication technology in August 2025 at Lucknow. Friends, this midterm session of Indian Road Congress provides a unique platform for exchanging ideas and experiences, learning from the global best practices, and forging new partnerships. It is through such collaborative efforts that we can contribute to drive progress and innovation in our field. The insight of all the learned council members in this meeting will undoubtedly enrich our discussions and inspire us to strive for greater heights. Let us make this most of this opportunity to engage in meaningful dialogues, share our expertise, and work together to achieve our common goal of building a robust and sustainable road infrastructure for the future. Let's work together to ensure every kilometer of road built in our country shall be sustainable, safe, and inclusive. With these words, I once again extend my heartfelt welcome to all the dignitaries, delegates, and invitees, and wish you all a successful and productive midterm session. Thank you. Jai Hind.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद sir. May I kindly request Shri Vinay Kumar Jawat ji, DGRD and Special Secretary, Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, to grace the stage and address the gathering. Sir.
Good morning to everyone. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Lal Duma ji, Honorable Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs Shri Harsh Malhotra ji, Honorable Minister PWD Mizoram Shri Vanlal Hana ji, President IRC Professor Manoranjan Parida ji, Commissioner and Secretary PWD Government of Mizoram Shri Lalthan Mavia ji, Working Chairman ENC and Mizoram PWD Engineer Zoram Liania ji, Secretary General IRC Rahul Gupta ji, other dignitaries on the dais, distinguished IRC members and invitees, ladies and gentlemen and friends from the media. I deem it an honor to be a part of this inaugural function of 233rd Midterm Council meeting here in Aizawl. I also take this opportunity to extend my heartiest welcome to all the dignitaries on dais, delegates, invites, and persons from the press and media. As you are aware, the activities of the highway sector have taken a quantum jump since past few years, and this year budget of 2025 and 26, central government has given a massive push to all the forms of physical connectivity, including highway infrastructure. It need to emphasize that good infrastructure contributes not only to the economic growth of the nation, but fruits of development reaches all the sections of society and helps in poverty alleviation and generation of employment. Among the infrastructure sector, the road plays an important role and carry 60% of freight traffic and 80% of passenger traffic. India has a very large road network of over 63 lakhs kilometers, of which national highway length is only 1.46 lakh, which are very less as compared to the other nations. While lauding these achievements, we should also introspect as how we wish to see this sector develop in the years to come. Technology is changing at a fast pace, so we must need to open to new ideas. We must be able to learn from our experience. We should be able to acknowledge and learn from our setbacks. We must make sure we have the capacity to compete and innovate and to deliver on time. If our systems are strong and robust, the world will respect us. We should develop the capacity of making the right technology choices, of ensuring synergy between research and product development, and of focusing on critical technologies of the future. The resources of conventional material for construction of roads are depleting at a very fast rate. But due to implementation of massive road construction program, moreover for sustainable development, we have to evolve innovative and alternate materials and technologies without compromising natural and ecological balance. India is now in the forefront of knowledge-based industries, and we should therefore harness this strength to meet our infrastructure need by constructing structures which are eco-friendly, like tunnels, without damaging the hillsides. The role of IRC in development of standards, specification, code of practice, manuals on various aspects of road is commendable. It was noted that attention is being paid to the requirements of all categories of roads, including hilly regions. The construction of hill roads requires considerable period and greater funds as compared to the roads in the plain areas, because it involves items such as parapet walls, slope protection, erosion control measures, and greater number of drainage structures. It is therefore advisable to plan the construction work in stages over a number of years and sequentially as well, in such a way that each stage of construction improves upon the previous construction stage so as to bring it to the requirement of developing traffic. It is advisable to draw a master plan for the development of the whole hilly areas and work out the priorities instead of starting the work haphazardly. It may avoid the tremendous economic loss in the form of more construction and operation cost due to greater lands covered by the haphazard planning. Hilly region poses unique problem for bridge construction and tunnels. In a restricted hilly areas itself, climatic condition, geological features, and hydrological parameters are very considerable. In the morning, I was discussing the issue of providing rigid pavement with the Honorable Chief Minister. So we must take some pilot project in the hilly areas to provide some of the national highways with a rigid pavement or a white topping to save the maintenance cost. I want to highlight another important issue of road safety, which represents a foremost challenge before the highway professionals and other stakeholders in view of the high number of fatalities experienced on our roads. Safety engineering measures must become an integral part of road design, and our quality DPRs of the road project must be prepared according to these principles. Road safety audits being insisted by the government in a good direction, but reducing the risk of accidents. Currently, there is a huge deficit about the knowledge of traffic engineering principles, road safety audits, road safety engineering in various IRC codes and manuals. The support of IRC Training Institute and Academia is needed in this direction to serve as faculty to our training institute in the country. I hope in the 2 days IRC midterm council's opinion of the highway engineers, scientists, academicians representing from consultant contractors would be obtained from the central government and state government officers for implementing the recommendation of the IRC. With these words, I once again extend my heartiest welcome to all the dignitaries, delegates, and invites, and wish them comfortable and enjoyable stay at Aizawl. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we will do the felicitation of Shri Richard Walal Mangaiji, MP, Lok Sabha. I now request Shri Rahul Gupta ji, Secretary General IRC, to honor Shri Richard Walal Mangai, MP, Lok Sabha. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर। भारतीय सड़क कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर मनोरंजन परिदा जी को सभा को संबोधित करने के लिए मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूँ। महोदय, आपको मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
आप सभी को नमस्कार। ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ मिजोरम श्री लाल दुआंग जी, Honorable Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs, Government of India, Sri Harsh Malhotra ji, Honorable PWD Minister, Honorable MP Mr. Richard, Sri Lal Thoima, IAS Commissioner PWD, Vice Presidents of Indian Roads Congress, my predecessor President IRC, Director General Road Development and Special Secretary to Government of India, Secretary General IRC, Chairman Local Organizing Committee, Local Organizing Secretary of the Mid Council meeting, other dignitaries on the dais, distinguished council members, delegates and invitees, students of Mizoram University, those who are attending the event, friends from media and press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Indian Roads Congress, I express my deep sense of gratitude to Government of Mizoram for inviting us and hosting this 233rd Mid-Council meeting. Mizoram State has always been very enthusiastic and willing to host the midterm council meetings. On behalf of Indian Roads Congress, I have the great pleasure in extending heartiest welcome to Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Mizoram, and Honorable Minister of State Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs for their presence to boost the morale of all of us. I extend a warm and cordial welcome to all the distinguished members of the IRC Council, guests and invitees who have come to take part in these deliberations. Indian Roads Congress was established in 1934. It has traveled a long journey. In the meantime, we have convened 83 annual sessions at different parts of the country, 232 council meetings, that is the governing body meetings, and large number of secretary, engineering chief, chief engineers of the states, union territories, PWD meetings. So during these 2 days of midterm council session of IRC meeting, we'll have the council meeting, the Highway Research Board meeting, and All India Engineers in Chief Engineers meeting, which is going to be held. So as you all know already, the Secretary General IRC has talked about the activities of IRC in very detail. I'll just try to take certain numbers. Till now, IRC has published 140 standards and codes of practice, 144 special publications, and 26 state-of-the-art reports. With the able administrative capabilities of our Secretary General IRC, it's also a great matter of satisfaction that 5 documents which were discussed during the last council meeting, they have been finalized and they are going to be released in this midterm council meeting. So for this, I would like to congratulate the entire IRC family, including the IRC Secretariat, the various technical committees, members and conveners for their untiring efforts for this achievement. So a few points about which I would like to deliver. With respect to highway development, it's very important to look at the cost of the construction materials. So for reducing the cost of the materials, IRC is encouraging use of construction and demolition waste, rubberized waste, steel, iron, copper slag, worm mix technology, cement treated subbase, commercial soil stabilizers, jute, coir and geotextiles in road construction. IRC has prepared and published various guidelines on these subjects with the objective to sensitize highway professionals about economical and faster road construction by using better performing construction machinery. IRC has published guidelines on doses for highway works, guidelines on wet mix macadam plant and pocketbook for road construction equipment. Road safety and road safety audit is a matter of great importance. Already the Director General talked about that. The total socio-economic losses due to road accidents is estimated to be around 3% of the GDP. And the predominant factors which is responsible for this huge loss is related to drunken driving, reckless driving by two-wheeler drivers, improper road junctions, improper road geometry, overspeeding, fatigue of drivers, and a host of other factors. So I call upon engineers to analyze the cause of accidents by detailed engineering investigation and work out remedial measures by which these losses could be avoided. The third most important point is the maintenance of the road network. Last 2 decades, we have seen a lot of development of road infrastructure. It is very essential to also focus on the maintenance. Due to inadequate maintenance, the running cost of the vehicles keeps on increasing, and sometimes the deferred maintenance or the delayed maintenance, the road crust may require reconstruction, which is going to be very costly. I earnestly request all highway engineering professionals to pay serious attention to all the requirements of maintenance of road infrastructure and protection of the huge investment which has gone into the development of this infrastructure. The way we maintain our health, similarly, the infrastructure on the base of a systematic and rational study can be maintained in the most appropriate manner. Indian Roads Congress, as a prelude to incorporation of latest materials, technologies, equipment in our various codes of practices, has a system of giving a certificate of accreditation to new materials, technologies, equipment. So there is a need to utilize these materials and technologies in the field and to monitor their performance. So for this, the support of the government is essential to work out a suitable protection mechanism in case of unforeseen failure, despite due diligence by all concerned. So this would help in upscaling the successful technologies in day-to-day projects and also feedbacks which is going to help to incorporate in IRC codes of practice. I would like to place on record IRC's deep sense of appreciation for the painstaking efforts made by all the officers of Mizoram PWD for the excellent arrangements for this council meeting and comfortable stay of all the delegates. I would also like to thank Sri Rahul Gupta, Secretary General IRC, and the entire team of IRC of dedicated officers for their untiring efforts in organizing the various activities related to this midterm council. Thank you for your kind attention. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly honored by the presence of our Honorable Minister, Shri Vanlalanaji, who is the concerned Minister of Road Construction in the Government of Mizoram. Sir, may I request you to grace the stage and address the gathering and also to release the IRC souvenir.
Honorable Chief Minister, who is also chief guest in this meeting, Pu Lalduoma. Honorable Minister of State for Road Transport and Highway, Pu Harsh Malhotra. Director General Road Development and Special Secretary, Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, Pu Vinay Kumar Rajawat. President of the Indian Roads Congress, Professor Manoranjan Parida. Secretary General Indian Roads Congress, Pu Rahul Gupta. Senior officials of the Indian Road Congress, distinguished delegates from central and state government, respected engineers, academicians, industry leaders, and partners in progress, and my dear friend from the media. A very warm good morning to you all, namaskar, and warm greeting from the Public Works Department, Mizoram. It gives me immense pride to welcome this august gathering of India's finest road engineers and infrastructure experts to the land of Blue Mountain, Mizoram, the bridge state between India and ASEAN. It is a great privilege to address this auspicious inaugural function of the 233rd Indian Road Congress Mid-Term Council meeting, a testament to Mizoram's growing role as a stronghold for regional connectivity and economic integration. As we convene this IRC session, we are not just meeting in Mizoram. We are meeting in India's gateway to Southeast Asia, a region that holds the key to our nation's next phase of infrastructure-led growth. Today, we are gathered to shape the future of India's road infrastructure. Let us reaffirm our commitment to innovation, sustainability, and cross-border collaboration. Reflecting on the past, it is remarkable to think that just 50 years ago, our villages depended on footpaths, ropeways, and suspension bridges for connectivity. Today, we are proud to host the Indian Roads Congress, a testament to the incredible progress we have made. Major infrastructure projects like the completion of the Aizawl to Ipang Road, National Highway 54, Seling to Zaukotar, National Highway 6, and Longtlai to Zaurinpui, National Highway 502A, along with the Lengpui Airport and the upcoming Sairang Railway Station, have already brought significant transformation to the people of Mizoram. Our road engineering challenges in Mizoram demand specific solution, something I hope this IRC Council will address. The northeastern states, with their unique geographical challenges and strategic location, demand special attention. Mizoram's rugged terrain and its average slope gradient of 35 to 40 degrees presents both an engineering challenge and an opportunity for innovation. Here, what I want to mention is that Mizoram is, as you know, a rainy hill area. We have plenty of rain. That sometimes hamper the developmental works. So if we have rigid pavement rather instead of bituminous concrete, it is much convenient and much better than for the development of Mizoram. And I want and request the Congress, the Council, to address this issue in the discussion. The road we build today will determine the future of India, and India that is connected, prosperous, and ready to lead the Asian countries. Mizoram stands ready to be India's springboard to Asian with the technological support of today, engineers and support of government of India. We will transform from a challenging terrain to connectivity champion. The solution you designed here in Aizawl will become textbook for hill infrastructure globally. I congratulate the IRC on its 19 years of service to the nation and look forward to your valuable recommendation from this conference. The state government stands ready to support all initiatives that emerge from this deliberation. Let me conclude my speech by saying, let us build roads that sing with our mountain, bridges that echo our rivers, tunnels that respect our forest. Thank you. Now to release the souvenirs formally. It is really a great pleasure for me to release this special souvenir which captures the essence, the spirit and the milestone of this remarkable occasion. A great deal of thought, hard work and creativity has gone into compiling its content, a reflection of our journey, our aspiration, and the vibrant contribution of everyone involved. With that, I am honored to officially release the souvenir.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are deeply privileged to have Shri Harsh Malhotra ji, the Honorable Union Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways, with us today. We have all gathered here to hear your valuable perspectives. So, may I now invite you to the podium to address the gathering and release the IRC publications.
आज के इस इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस की मिड टर्म काउंसिल मीटिंग में मंच पर उपस्थित मिजोरम के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री लाल धूमा जी, यहाँ के पीडब्ल्यूडी मिनिस्टर वनलाल हलाना जी, सांसद रिचर्ड जी, आईआरसी के प्रेसिडेंट प्रोफेसर मनोरंजन परिदा जी, डीजी रोड्स एंड स्पेशल सेक्रेटरी मोर्थ श्री विनय कुमार राजावत जी, कमिश्नर एंड सेक्रेटरी पीडब्ल्यूडी लालथावामा वाया जी, यहाँ पर इस काउंसिल में सेक्रेटरी जनरल राहुल साहब, जिन्होंने मुझे निमंत्रण दिया यहाँ पर आने के लिए, यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट्स और मीडिया के बंधु। आज मिज़ोरम में ये मेरा दूसरा विज़िट है पिछले 3 महीने के अंदर, एंड आई एम वेरी मच थैंकफुल फॉर द पीपल ऑफ मिज़ोरम एज द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ मिज़ोरम which is known as the land of highlandness, and I also congratulate the government of Mizoram that it has recently been declared as India's fully literate state. This is a very good achievement. Mizoram is known for unity in diversity, land of breathtaking beauty, rich culture, picturesque landscapes, unique tradition, warm hospitality. I am deeply touched with the warm hospitality received during my both the visits to the state. I am really thankful to the state government also, that state government has made splendid arrangements for this council meeting. I am really very much thankful for the state government. मेरे लिए ये बहुत प्रसन्नता की बात है कि लगभग 90 वर्ष पुरानी संस्था इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस, जिन्होंने देश के रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को वर्ल्ड क्लास बनाने में लगातार डेलिब्रेशंस की हैं, देश के विकास के लिए, देश की प्रगति के लिए, उनकी अटूट प्रतिबद्धता के लिए मैं उनको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद देता हूँ। आईआरसी ने भारत के ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क की रीढ़ को आकार देने में एक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई है, जिससे कनेक्टिविटी, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, सोशल इंटीग्रेशन को बहुत बढ़ावा मिला है। 250 से ज़्यादा टेक्निकल पब्लिकेशंस के माध्यम से आईआरसी ने रूरल रोड से लेकर के एक्सप्रेसवेज तक के लिए व्यापक गाइडलाइंस और स्पेसिफिकेशंस प्रदान की हैं, जो कि सरकार के महत्वाकांक्षी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोग्राम को सहयोग करते हैं। इनोवेशन, सस्टेनेबिलिटी और एक्सीलेंस के प्रति आईआरसी की प्रतिबद्धता प्रोफेशनल्स और सिटीजन्स की पीढ़ियों को निरंतर प्रेरित करती रही है। मैं आईआरसी को उसकी विरासत और राष्ट्र की प्रगति व समृद्धि में उसके अमूल्य योगदान के लिए बहुत बहुत अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ। आज काउंसिल मीटिंग विच इज़ 233rd मिड टर्म काउंसिल मीटिंग में यहाँ पर उपस्थित होकर के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि देश के रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को, देश की इकोनॉमी को बढ़ाने में मैं भी एक उसका हिस्सा बन रहा हूँ, जो कि आईआरसी वो गाइडलाइंस रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए देता है जो सस्टेनेबल है, रेसिलेंट है, ग्लोबली बेंचमार्क्ड है। आज भारत एक हिस्टोरिक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के कगार पर खड़ा है। एक डेवलपिंग नेशन से लेकर महत्वाकांक्षी ग्लोबल लीडरशिप तक हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इस विकास की रीढ़ होगा। पिछले 11 सालों में आदरणीय मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में लगभग 60,000 किलोमीटर के हाईवेज को हमने बनाया है। पूरे देश में इस समय 1,40,000 किलोमीटर के नेशनल हाईवेज डेवलप हो चुके हैं, और ये भारत के नेशनल हाईवेज पूरे विश्व के दूसरे स्थान पर बेस्ट नेशनल हाईवेज के रूप में आते हैं। और ये नेशनल हाईवेज केवल कंक्रीट की रोड्स पर नहीं है। मैं अगर एम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात करूं तो पिछले 5 साल में रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के कारण से लगभग 650 करोड़ मैन डेज का डायरेक्ट, इनडायरेक्ट और इंड्यूस्ड एम्प्लॉयमेंट को हमने जनरेट किया है। और 1 रुपया जो हम रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर खर्च करते हैं वो देश की जीडीपी में 3.2 का इजाफा करता है। हमें अपने प्रोफेशनल डीएनए में इस बात को स्वीकार करना चाहिए कि जो एक रूटीन है कि हो जाएगा, चलता है, हम सब स्टैंडर्ड बातों को इसलिए एडॉप्ट कर लेते हैं कि ये तो ऐसा ही चलता है, ऐसा ही चलता रहेगा। आज इन फ्रेजेस की जगह देश की तरक्की में, देश के डेवलपमेंट में, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट में ख़त्म हो गई है। आज भारत विश्व का सबसे फास्टेस्ट इकोनॉमी हो गया है। मोदी जी के प्रयासों से, पूरे देश की जनता के सहयोग से आज भारत विश्व की चौथी बड़ी इकोनॉमी बनी है। 2014 में जब मोदी जी ने प्रधानमंत्री पद की शपथ ली थी तो अपने पहले संबोधन में उन्होंने कहा था कि ये सरकार देश के गरीबों को समर्पित सरकार है, जिसके कारण से उन्होंने 200 से ज़्यादा जन कल्याण की योजनाओं को न केवल बनाया बल्कि उनको मूर्त रूप भी दिया, जिसके कारण से आज देश का 25 करोड़ से ज़्यादा लोग गरीबी रेखा से भी बाहर आए हैं। और मैं मानता हूं इसमें रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का भी बहुत बड़ा हाथ है। अब हम केवल सड़कें नहीं बना रहे हैं, हम एक ग्रीनर फ्यूचर की ओर अग्रसर हैं। रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में प्लास्टिक, रबड़, फ्लाई ऐश जैसे रिसाइकिल्ड मटेरियल्स को हम इंटीग्रेट करके हम कचरे में से निकला हुआ इनर्ट वेस्ट उसको भी आज हम रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में यूज कर रहे हैं और एनवायरमेंटल इम्पैक्ट को भी हम खत्म करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। एक समय था जब 2014 से पहले देश के अंदर 12 किलोमीटर प्रतिदिन के हिसाब से हाईवेज बना करते थे। आज रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में, नितिन गडकरी जी के मार्गदर्शन में हम 28 किलोमीटर प्रतिदिन के हिसाब से अपने रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में गति दे रहे हैं। आज सिर्फ गुड गवर्नेंस और बेटर प्रोक्योरमेंट स्ट्रेटजीज के कारण हम एंड टू एंड प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट को अपनाने में हम संभव हो कर पाए हैं। हाईवेज स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉपर्टी, हमारे हाईवेज स्टैंड अलोन प्रॉपर्टीज नहीं हैं, उन्हें हम सीमलेस मूवमेंट बनाना, मल्टी मॉडल लॉजिस्टिक पार्क्स, डेडिकेटेड फ्रेट कॉरिडोर्स और स्मार्ट पोर्ट्स के साथ इंटीग्रेट भी कर रहे हैं। अभी मुख्यमंत्री जी ने भी, जब हम भी अनौपचारिक बैठे थे, तो मिजोरम की रोड्स के लिए रिजिड पेमेंट्स की बात की है। मैं मानता हूं कि ये थोड़ा कॉस्टलियर है, टाइम टेकिंग भी ज़्यादा है। इससे जहां पर ये बनता है वहां की जनता को भी 14 दिन तक उस रोड्स के हाफ पार्ट में आने जाने में भी दिक्कत होगी। लेकिन मैं इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस को इस बात के लिए भी बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि रिजिड पेमेंट्स को लेकर के भी आपने जो गाइडलाइंस दी हैं, मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि हम मिजोरम में भी रिजिड पेमेंट्स को लागू कर पाएंगे। ये बात मैं अभी आप सबके सामने मुख्यमंत्री जी से भी कहता हूँ। हमारे डीजी साहब भी यहाँ पर बैठे हैं, उनसे डिस्कशन करने के बाद भी मुझे लगता है कि क्योंकि यहाँ की वेदर कंडीशंस ऐसी हैं कि रोड्स की मेंटेनेंस की अपनी एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम रहती है, लैंडस्लाइड्स हैं, कॉन्टिन्यूस रेनफॉल है, तो रिजिड पेमेंट एक अच्छा ऑल्टरनेटिव है। थोड़ा कॉस्टली ज़्यादा है, लेकिन हम फिर भी, क्योंकि आज देश के प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी की जो कमिटमेंट नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए है, वो इस बात से भी पता चलता है कि 2014 से पहले केवल नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स में 2 बार 2 प्रधानमंत्री आए हैं, लेकिन 14 से लेकर के आज 25 तक देश के प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्टेट्स की डेवलपमेंट के लिए 62 टाइम्स वो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स में अपना विजिट कर चुके हैं। न केवल प्रधानमंत्री जी का आना, पर उनकी ये गाइडेंस टू ऑल द मिनिस्टर्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट आफ्टर every 3 months every minister has to visit one of the aspirational districts of north eastern states. मैं स्वयं पूरे 1 साल में 4 बार नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स के एस्पिरेशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में जा चुका हूं टू सी द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द एरिया, टू सी द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट। ये प्रधानमंत्री जी की कमिटमेंट है नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स के लिए। आप देखिए 2014 से पहले देश के अंदर कनेक्टिविटी के लिए केवल 68 एयरपोर्ट्स थे, लेकिन पिछले 11 सालों में इन एयरपोर्ट्स की संख्या 68 से 152 हुई है, जिससे कि आना जाना विशेष तौर से नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स में भी बहुत अधिक बढ़ा है। अभी केवल अगर मैं मिजोरम की ही बात करूं तो पिछले मिजोरम में अभी तक 516 किलोमीटर का नेशनल हाईवे बनके तैयार हो चुका है, जिसमें लगभग 10,000 करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट हुआ है। और अभी पिछले 7-8 सालों की बात करूं तो 304 किलोमीटर का 304 किलोमीटर का हाईवेज ऑनगोइंग है कंस्ट्रक्शन में, और उसके ऊपर भी 9,846 करोड़ ऑफ रुपीस का खर्चा आ रहा है। और इस बार के बजट में भी आदरणीय मोदी जी की सरकार ने रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए 3 लाख करोड़ का प्रावधान किया है, जिससे कनेक्टिविटी भी बढ़ती है और देश की आर्थिक प्रगति भी होती है। जो हमारा 2047 का विकसित भारत का लक्ष्य प्रधानमंत्री जी ने दिया है, उसमें जो विजन 2047 ऑफ रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट है, उसमें हम ऐसा मानते हैं कि हम 15 वर्षों में लगभग 75,000 किलोमीटर के हाईवेज बनाएंगे, और जिसमें से कि 50,000 किलोमीटर एक्सेस कंट्रोल एक्सप्रेसवे को हम शामिल करेंगे। और जो हमारा विजन 2047 है, उसमें हम ये भी प्रयास करेंगे कि किसी भी व्यक्ति को हाईवेज को टच करने के लिए 100 से 150 किलोमीटर से ज़्यादा ट्रैवल ना करना पड़े। मतलब सभी नागरिकों को देश के अंदर 100 से 150 किलोमीटर के अंदर हाई स्पीड कॉरिडोर तक पहुंच सकें। केवल 100 से 150 किलोमीटर ही उसको ट्रैवल करना पड़ेगा हाई स्पीड कॉरिडोर्स के लिए। आपको ये जानकर भी अच्छा लगेगा कि प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण सड़क योजना, उसके अंतर्गत आज देश के अंदर 7.5 लाख 7.5 लाख किलोमीटर्स ऑफ रोड्स हैव बीन बिल्ट अंडर द प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण सड़क योजना, जिसमें से कि लगभग 3.5 लाख किलोमीटर का जो ग्रामीण सड़क है वो पिछले 11 साल में हमने बना के दिया है। ये रोड सिर्फ कंक्रीट की रोड्स नहीं है, ये गांव की कनेक्टिविटी शहरों से है, गांव की कनेक्टिविटी मार्केट से है, जो कि उस राज्य की, उस शहर की, उस गांव की आर्थिक प्रगति को भी इंश्योर करती है। एक समय था जब गांव में बनाए हुए प्रोड्यूस, चाहे वो दूध हो, घी हो, दही हो, या वहां की फसल हो, फल हो, सब्जियां हो, उसको मार्केट तक पहुंचने में 12, 14, 15 घंटे लगा करते थे। पर आज प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण सड़क योजना के कारण गांव की प्रोड्यूस मार्केट तक, शहरों तक पहुंचने में केवल 4 से 5 घंटे लगते हैं, जिससे कि उस गांव की इकोनॉमिकल प्रगति भी होती है और वेस्टेज भी खत्म होती है। हाई स्पीड कॉरिडोर डेंसिटी को जो G20 नेशंस हैं उसमें टॉप 10 देशों में लेके आना, ये भी हमारा विजन 2047 का एक बड़ा पार्ट है। जो हमारे अंडर डेवलप्ड पार्ट्स हैं शहरों में, किसी भी राज्य में, उसको नेशनल हाईवेज तक एज अर्ली एज पॉसिबल पहुंचाना, हाईवेज पर वर्ल्ड क्लास एमिनिटीज़ की व्यवस्था करना, जो हाईवेज पर ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं उनके लिए अच्छी एमिनिटीज़ हो बीच में रुकने के लिए, वो भी हमारा 2047 के विज़न का एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा है। जो कॉस्टिंग हाईवेज पर आती है, लॉजिस्टिक्स की कॉस्ट की अगर बात करूं, जो इस समय भारत की जीडीपी का 16% है, उसको भी मिनिमाइज करना हमारा विजन 2047 का एक बहुत बड़ा एम है। इन सब लक्ष्यों को पूरा करने के लिए हमें स्पीड और एफिशिएंसी को तो अपनाना ही है, पर साथ साथ क्वालिटी का भी ध्यान रखने की बहुत ज़्यादा आवश्यकता है। आज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, ड्रोन एनालिटिक्स, मॉड्यूलर कंस्ट्रक्शन मेथड्स, इन सब चीज़ों को अपना करके हम क्वालिटी के साथ साथ रेजिलेंट और लॉन्ग लास्टिंग रोड्स और इकोनॉमी में अपना एडिशन कर सकते हैं। इसके साथ साथ भारत की सरकार का जीरो टॉलरेंस टुवर्ड्स सब स्टैंडर्ड वर्क, उसके लिए बार बार प्रधानमंत्री जी भी और नितिन जी भी इस बात को इंश्योर करते हैं कि चलता है हो जाएगा का एटीट्यूड नहीं चलेगा। हमें हर काम अपनी बेस्ट क्वालिटी का देना चाहिए, और मैं समझता हूँ उसके लिए जो स्टैंडर्डाइजेशन इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस दे रहा है, उसके लिए मैं एक बार पुनः इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस को इस बात के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ। अभी रिसेंटली बिटुमन सॉल्यूशंस को लेकर के बिटुमन इमल्शंस को लेकर के एक इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का हिस्सा रहा मैं लास्ट वीक, जो कि दिल्ली में थी। इस तरह के जो एक्सपेरिमेंट हैं, जो कि इकोनॉमिकल भी होने चाहिए, इंडिजिनाइज्ड भी होने चाहिए, और उससे देश की इकोनॉमी को भी बल मिलना चाहिए। हालांकि मैं आईआरसी के ऑफिशियल्स को, काउंसिल के मेंबर्स को भी इस बात के लिए निवेदन करना चाहूँगा कि आप अपने एजेंडा में अभी या नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी बिटुमेन इमल्शंस को लेकर के भी अपनी डेलिब्रेशंस कीजिए, और जो गाइडलाइंस आपकी हों, क्योंकि आज बिटुमेन को 40% हमें इंपोर्ट करना पड़ रहा है। अगर हम इसको इंडिजिनाइजेशन की तरफ लेकर के जाएंगे तो डेफिनेटली भारत की इकोनॉमी पे भी फर्क पड़ेगा, और जो देश की फॉरेन रिजर्व है उसको भी हम बचा पाएंगे। ये बात ठीक है कि बिटुमेन इमल्शन कार्बन एमिशन को कम करता है, क्योंकि उसमें हीट नहीं है, वो कोल्ड प्रेस्ड है। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का जो सपना है कि 2070 तक हम नेट जीरो एमिशन, भारत को नेट जीरो एमिशन तक लेके जाएंगे, उसमें इस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजीज का बहुत बड़ा हाथ होगा। और इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस की जो गाइडलाइंस और उनका जो फाइंडिंग्स है उसका भी बहुत बड़ा हाथ होगा, मैं ऐसा मानता हूं। मैं एक बात और, टनल टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में भी इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस के ऑफिशियल्स और काउंसिल मेंबर्स को रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि इस पर भी आपका डेलिब्रेशंस होना चाहिए, जिससे कि हमारा जो ऑल वेदर रोड्स टनल के कारण बन पाती हैं, खास तौर से डिफ़िकल्ट टेरेन्स में, खास तौर से हिली एरियाज में, जिससे कि ऑल वेदर कनेक्टिविटी बढ़े, और जो लोग 6-6 महीने भारत के बाकी भागों से कनेक्टेड नहीं रहते हैं, वो ऑल वेदर टनल्स के कारण से देश की मेन स्ट्रीम का हिस्सा बन सकें। इस पर भी आपकी डेलिब्रेशंस के लिए मैं आपसे निवेदन करना चाहूँगा। ये जो हम इस समय आपका डेलिब्रेशंस हैं, उसमें जो हमारे इंजीनियर्स, टेक्नीशियंस, उनकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग, उनकी कॉन्टिन्यूस ट्रेनिंग की आवश्यकता है, और जो हमारे यंग इंजीनियर्स हैं, आज भारत युवा देश इसलिए कहलाता है कि यहाँ का पोटेंशियल पूरे विश्व में रिकॉग्नाइज किया गया है। नासा का 70% ऑफ द स्ट्रेटा है वो भारत के इंजीनियर्स हैं। तो देश के अंदर भी इन यंगस्टर्स की ट्रेनिंग, इनके इनोवेशंस को ध्यान में रखना, ये भी हमारा एक दायित्व बन जाता है। इनको, जैसा अभी मुझे फरीदा साहब बता रहे थे कि हमने कुछ एमओयूज मिजोरम की यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ भी किया है, मिजोरम के जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके साथ भी किया है, एनआईटी के साथ भी कर रहे हैं, जिससे कि उनको जो लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं उसके लिए इंटर्नशिप्स के लिए भी हम लोग आह्वान कर सकें और उनको उसमें मौका मिल सके, जो मेन स्ट्रीम के साथ कनेक्ट हो सकें। हमारे जो यंग इंजीनियर्स हैं उनको भी लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज और उनके ब्रेन का इनपुट भी लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी में मिल सके, इस तरफ भी हमें बहुत ध्यान देना चाहिए। आज अगर प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ये कहा है कि हम 2017 तक नेट जीरो एमिशन तक पहुंचना चाहते हैं, इसके लिए बायो सीएनजी, इथेनॉल और हाइड्रोजन, ये हमारा फ्यूचर रेडी फ्यूल्स हैं। आज देश में E20 इंजन्स, जिसमें हम अभी 17 से 18% इथेनॉल मिक्स कर सकते हैं पेट्रोल में, जिससे कि कार्बन एमिशन और कम हो सके, इस पर भी आप लोगों की गाइडलाइंस की बहुत ज़्यादा आवश्यकता है। और अल्टीमेटली हमें नेट ज़ीरो एमिशन पर पहुंचने के लिए जो बायोफ्यूल है उसको अपनाना पड़ेगा, और उसके लिए जो लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजीज़ हैं, उसके एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, उसके जो लेटेस्ट रिसर्च है और जो वर्ल्ड की बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस हैं, उसको हमें अपनाना पड़ेगा। आज रोड सेफ्टी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। अभी देश के अंदर लगभग एक साल में 4.5 लाख एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, जिसमें से 1,80,000 लोगों की मौत होती है। उसमें उसके लिए ब्लैक स्पॉट्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना, हमारे जो डीपीआरस बनते हैं, मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि इतनी बड़ी क्वांटिटी में एक्सीडेंट्स का होना, इसके लिए हमें अपने डीपीआर सिस्टम को भी रीथिंक करना पड़ेगा। कहीं ना कहीं हमारे डीपीआरस, अलाइनमेंट्स, इनके अंदर कोई ना कोई कमी जरूर है, जिसके कारण से कि एक्सीडेंट्स की संख्या इतनी ज़्यादा है। हम जब विकसित भारत की बात करते हैं तो हम ये भी बात करते हैं कि 2047 का भारत में एक भी रोड एक्सीडेंट ना हो, उसके लिए हमें अपनी फॉल्टी डीपीआरस को रीथिंक करके उसके लिए भी अलग से गाइडलाइंस देनी चाहिए। ऐसा मैं निवेदन इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस के पदाधिकारियों से और काउंसिल मेंबर्स से करना चाहता हूं। आज इस इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस की डेलिब्रेशंस में यहाँ पर पूरे देश भर से आए हुए 90 के करीब डेलीगेट्स हैं। मैं आप सब लोगों को इस बात के लिए बधाई देना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोगों ने पीछे जो डेलिब्रेशंस करके जो गाइडलाइंस, जो कोड्स रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए दिए हैं, उसका बहुत लाभ स्पीड और इकोनॉमी, रेजिलेंट और सस्टेनेबिलिटी को लेकर के हुआ है। मैं आप सबको एक बार फिर इस बात के लिए भी बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि जो गाइडलाइंस आपने दी हैं, आज विश्व के स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट प्रोजेक्ट्स रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के, चाहे वो जुजीला टनल की बात करें, चाहे वो हाई स्पीड एक्सेस कंट्रोल कॉरिडोर्स की बात करूं, या मैं अभी पंबन ब्रिज जो कि रामेश्वरम को जोड़ने वाला देश का पहला वर्टिकल ब्रिज है, उसकी बात करूं, मनाली को रोहतांग पास जो 6-6 महीने बंद रहता था, वहां पर अटल टनल, अभी चेनाब का हाईएस्ट ब्रिज, वर्ल्ड का हाईएस्ट ब्रिज जो बन के तैयार हुआ है, जो देश की जनता को सुपुर्द किया प्रधानमंत्री जी ने, मैं उसमें इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस की गाइडलाइंस का भी बहुत बड़ा हाथ मानता हूं। लास्टली मैं एक बार पुनः मिजोरम की सरकार को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, विशेष तौर से मिजोरम के मुख्यमंत्री साहब जो यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं, कि उन्होंने ये इंडियन रोड कांग्रेस की काउंसिल मीटिंग यहाँ पर होस्ट की है, और सभी काउंसिल के मेंबर्स जो यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए हैं उनको एक बार पुनः बधाई देके ये उम्मीद भी करता हूँ कि आप लोगों की गाइडलाइंस रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए वर्ल्ड के बेंचमार्क साबित होंगी। मुझे यहाँ पर आप लोगों ने बुलाया, मेरी बात सुनी, आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। भारत माता की जय।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। नए सड़कों का निर्माण होगा तभी हमारा देश विकसित होगा। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया महोदय, देश को विकसित बनाने में आपके इस योगदान के लिए। महोदय, हम आपसे अनुरोध करते हैं कि आप अपने स्थान पर प्रकाशन जारी करें। अब मैं आईआरसी के 5 नए प्रकाशनों को पढ़ती हूँ जो कुछ इस प्रकार है। पहला, आईआरसी 75 पार्ट 2 2025 गाइडलाइंस फॉर retrofitting measures for protection of road system including surrounding areas from rainfall, waterlogging and flooding. दूसरा है आईआरसी 140 2025 specifications for bonded rigid pavement. तीसरा है IRC 142 2025 guidelines on full depth recycling reclamation technology for pavement using cementitious binders. चौथा है IRC SP 146 2025 manual for development of wayside amenities along highways on public-private partnership mode. पांचवा है IRC SP 148 2025 Manual for Smart Parking Management System. It is with great pleasure that we shall now invite our esteemed Chief Minister, Sri Lalduoma Ji. We are deeply honored to have him with us today. Sir, may I request you to come forward and share your insights, sir.
Honorable guest of honor, Sri Harsh Malhotra Ji, Union Minister of State, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs. Pu Vanlalhana Minister PWD Mizoram, Pu Richard Member of Parliament Lok Sabha, Sri Vinay Kumar Rajawat Director General and Special Secretary Mort, Mr. K. Lauthomoya, Commissioner and Secretary, PWD, Mizoram, Engineer H. Zoram Liana, ENC, Mizoram, PWD, Professor Manoranjan Parida, President, Indian Roads Congress, Sri Rahul Gupta, Secretary General, Indian Roads Congress, Sri A.K. Palte, Sri M.L. Uraun, Sri Vishal Agarwal, Vice Presidents of IRC, Engineer David Sabzova, Local Organizing Secretary and Chief Engineer Mizoram, esteemed members of Indian Roads Congress, distinguished delegates, officers, engineers, scholars, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It's a matter of great honor and privilege for me to address the inaugural session of the 233rd Indian Roads Congress Midterm Council meeting hosted here in our scenic hill state of Mizoram. On behalf of the people of Mizoram and the government of Mizoram, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the distinguished participants and delegates from across the country. Just now I come to know that the Honorable Minister Malhotra Ji is leaving us today in the afternoon, thereby missing the dinner hosted by me in his honor. But okay, thanks for that. You'll do welcome and for the third time, and we'll have a dinner together. We are proud to host this prestigious platform, which remains the country's foremost forum for exchanging ideas, innovations, and insights in the road and transport sector. Your presence here reflects a shared commitment to building a robust, inclusive, and sustainable road infrastructure for India. I would like to express my special thanks and appreciation to the Honorable Guest of Honor, Sri Harsh Malhotra Ji, Union Minister of State for Ministry of Road Transport and Highways and Corporate Affairs, for gracing this occasion with his presence and support. For a landlocked and mountainous state like Mizoram, road connectivity is our lifeline. With limited railway and air connectivity, roads remain the primary mode of transport, enabling access to education, healthcare, markets, and economic opportunities. However, our unique terrain presents formidable challenges: steep gradients, heavy monsoons, and unstable soil conditions. These factors call for engineering innovation, strong policy backing, and sustained financial investment. The recent spell of intense monsoon rains has severely damaged several national highways and village roads, further compounding our connectivity issues. Addressing this crisis is particularly difficult given the state's financial constraints, making central government support and strategic planning more crucial than ever. Mizoram spans 21,087 square kilometers, yet our total road strength is just around 7,517 kilometers, giving us a road density of 46.37 kilometers per 100 square kilometer, which is far below the national average of 166 kilometers. As we all know, we have been passing through a 2-decade-long insurgency here in Mizoram that has left to be lagging behind the rest of the country, and we remain to be a late starter in various fields of developmental activities. As I have said, the road density of Mizoram is lower than half of the national average of road density in the country. This point may kindly be noted. This shortfall in connectivity is especially concerning for our remote villages and key agricultural zones such as rubber plantations, oil palm fields, wet rice cultivation areas, and other productive clusters. Farmers from various parts of the state frequently submit requests for new link roads to access their agricultural lands. For them, these roads are essential for improving income, ensuring livelihoods, and driving rural economic growth. Inter-village roads also remain limited, affecting access to livelihoods, services, and economic mobility. With your kind indulgence, I would like to place before this forum a few important suggestions. Number one, a rigid pavement for national highways in Mizoram. In Mizoram, we start having monsoon from the month of April lasting up to by the end of November. That is 8 months of monsoon in a year, leaving us only 4 months of working season in a year. And I have been pressing hard the Union Minister Sri Gadkariji 2 or 3 times that Mizoram needs a rigid pavement. And there has been exchanges of DO letters between us, and the response we have received is always positive. And today, Sri Malhotraji had assured us that Mizoram system of road construction will be changed into rigid pavement, and I'm really, really grateful for him. I would like to place on record the significance of his visit, that Mizoram is going to have a rigid pavement, and your name will be remembered in the history of road construction in Mizoram here. So given our challenging terrain, high rainfall, and limited availability of appropriate aggregates, this is highly necessary. Well, the upfront cost is higher. The long-term benefits in durability and reduced maintenance far outweigh the initial investment. So in the long run, rigid pavement is more economical. The PWD may kindly note that from now on, I should not purchase cements from the local leaders. We should make arrangement with the cement factory in Meghalaya so that we get the cements in a wholesale manner, which will be better in quality, and the cost also will be reduced. And we are going to have a much more demand of cement since we are going to have this rigid construction system. So the department may kindly note this. We humbly request an allocation of at least 300 crore under the Central Road Fund for the financial year 2025-26. This support is essential to bridge connectivity gaps and enable inclusive growth in our state. Given Mizoram's strategic location bordering Myanmar and Bangladesh and its role in the Act East policy, we urge that critical roads be classified as strategic roads. I have requested the Honorable Defense Minister and the Home Minister that all the highways in Mizoram may be classified, designated as strategic importance. The cabinet meeting have already decided to adopt the Conservation of Forest Amendment Act 2023. Under this act, the areas covered within the 100 kilometers from the international border, as the crow flies, can be declared as national strategic importance. So that way, the whole of Mizoram falls within the area of 100 kilometers from the international border. So all the highways can be declared or designated as strategic national importance. The reason why we demand this is we always used to have problems in getting forest clearances. This is our main problem. Once our roads are designated as national importance, then we'll have no longer a problem in getting forest clearances. So this matter is lying with the Union Defense Minister, and I hope to get a positive response from him soon. This will ensure prioritized funding and focused development, vital for national security and international trade corridors. These recommendations are rooted in the live realities of our state and aim to foster resilient, cost-effective, and future-ready infrastructure. Personal observations for the improvement of road construction in Mizoram. Though I am not an engineer by profession, as a concerned citizen and public representative, I have gathered some practical observations from my own experiences and as a layman and as a common man based on common senses. This may contribute towards better road construction practices in our state. I wish to share the following points for consideration. Number one is utilization of spoil banks. In the national highway construction projects in our state, we have observed that designated spoil banks were not effectively utilized. In several instances, soil was dumped at the identified site prior to the construction of retaining walls, leading to significant spillover beyond the barriers. This improper sequencing has resulted in indiscriminate dumping of excavated soil, causing serious environmental degradation, siltation of rivers, and damage to agricultural lands. In my very own constituency, this has happened. And it is going to happen every year. Many farmers lost an entire cropping season, leading to economic hardship and avoidable public expenditure. I urge that all ongoing and future road construction projects strictly adhere to the proper use of identified spoil banks with oversight and formal acknowledgement from the respective deputy commissioners, not from the village councils from now. Furthermore, these spoil banks can be creatively repurposed for landscaping and beautification along our highways once construction is complete, thereby enhancing both environmental and aesthetic value. Number two is prioritization of inhabited areas. It has been commonly observed that during road construction from one point to another, The stretches between villages or towns are often completed first, while sections passing through inhabited areas are left pending for long periods. This leads to public dissatisfaction and repeated grievances. I recommend that priority be given to completion or to completing road sections within populated areas first, so that the immediate benefits of development are felt by the local communities. Number 3 is stream crossing and drainage. In road construction across small streams, especially those nestled between two hill slopes that look like a V-shaped landscape, we often see excavated materials dumped along both banks, obstructing the natural flow of the river or the water. This causes waterlogging, erosion, and long-term damage. Instead, I suggest laying heme pipes to allow free passage of the stream and using the excavated spoil to fill above it up to the road level. This not only resolves drainage issues, but also creates flat ground that can be converted into road beautification, community parks, or public infrastructure. Number 4, avoidable road curves. Despite modern construction methods, many unnecessary curves continue to exist in our newly built roads. From a layperson's perspective, several of these bends could have been avoided with minor realignments that would not require significant additional expenditure. Such curves pose safety hazards, especially on high-speed corridors. If left unaddressed, we may one day need another round of investment to rectify them. I strongly recommend avoiding such avoidable curves in all the ongoing and future projects. 5, monsoon resilient road design. Lastly, it is deeply concerning that many of our newly constructed national highways fail to withstand even a single monsoon season. I have seen with my own eyes. And I have instructed some of the members of the monitoring committee to go to the spot and have inspection, and I get the reports of this monitoring committee. Some of our roads does not last even a single monsoon season. Given that Mizoram receives heavy rainfall, it is imperative that our road construction techniques and materials are tailored to withstand such climatic conditions. I urge engineers, planners, and project consultants to develop and adopt construction solutions that ensure the durability and resilience of our roads, even during toughest monsoon periods. Lastly, as we inaugurate this 233rd Indian Roads Congress Midterm Council meeting, I extend my best wishes for its grand success. May your deliberations lead to innovative strategies, technical breakthroughs, and stronger collaborations. Let this Congress serve not only as a meeting of minds, but as a launchpad for transformative actions. Let it reaffirm our shared commitment to building a more connected, more inclusive, and more prosperous India. Let Mizoram be a shining example of central-state collaboration where geography is no barrier to growth and connectivity becomes the foundation for opportunity. Thank you, Zahin.
Thank you so much, sir. समापन टिप्पणी के लिए मैं श्री विशाल अग्रवाल जी, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट आईआरसी को मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूँ। सर।
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Indian Road Congress, it is my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on the occasion of inaugural functions of 233rd Midterm Council meeting of IRC. We are feeling blessed to have Honorable Union Minister of State, Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Harsh Malhotra ji with us today, who has spared time from his extremely busy schedule and for giving guidance to us to take road sector and IRC toward great heights. Sir, we assure you that with your good wishes during the coming month, the contribution of IRC to the road sector will be more visible. Sir, we would like to request for giving continuous support to IRC fraternity as has been done in the past. I also thank Honorable Chief Minister, who is also our chief guest, Government of Mizoram, Shri Laludama ji, for hosting the 233rd Midterm Council meeting in Aizawl and for his illuminating address. I also thank Honorable PWD Minister, Government of Mizoram, Shri Vanahalla ji, for sparing valuable time for gracing this occasion and for his thought address. I also sincerely thank Professor Manoranjan Parida ji, President IRC, for his able guidance and support in the organizing this function. I also thank Shri K. Lalthomia ji, IAS Commissioner and Secretary, PWD Government of Mizoram, for gracing this inaugural function. I also thank Shri V.K. Rajawat ji, Director General, Road Development and Special Secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Roads, Transportation and Highways, for his able guidance and support in organizing this function. I also thank Shri Rahul Gupta ji, Secretary General IRC, for making all the arrangements meticulously for convening the council meeting. I take this opportunity to thank all the council members of IRC and especially the members of technical committees and the apex committees. Their selfless contribution to the cause of continuous improvement of road sector requires special mentions. I thank the Government of Mizoram for hosting the 233rd Council meet at Aizawl. A special thanks to Working Chairman, Organization Committee, Engineering Chief PWD, Government of Mizoram, Shri Zoromilnia ji, and Local Organization Secretary of the 233rd Midterm Council meet, Shri David Sapoza ji, Chief Engineer Roads, PWD Mizoram, and their entire team for hosting 233rd Midterm Council meet at Aizawl and restless efforts to make this event at the great success. I would also express my gratitude to the press and media for being with us at this occasion, and I hope this will give adequate coverage to the deliberate of this apex things thanks to the road sector. Many thanks to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Soon after high tea, there will be a ceremony of planting trees in the campus, which will be done by our honorable ministers, and we all are kindly requested to participate in this function. Okay, I request all of you to sing the national anthem together with Mizoram Gorkha Youth Association. आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि मिजोरम गोरखा युवा संघ के साथ मिलकर राष्ट्रीय गान गाया जाए.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाए तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।
आप सभी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। As we conclude this segment of the program, we warmly invite our esteemed dignitaries and delegates to kindly come up to the stage and proceed to the refreshment area located just behind it, where high tea will be served. We are truly honored by your presence and thank you for joining us today. कार्यक्रम के इस भाग के समापन पर हम अपने सम्मानित गणमान्य अतिथि एवं प्रतिनिधियों को मंच पर आने और उनके ठीक पीछे स्थित जलपान क्षेत्र में जाने के लिए आमंत्रित करते हैं, जहां हाई टी परोसी जाएगी। हम आपकी उपस्थिति से वास्तव में सम्मानित महसूस कर रहे हैं और आज हमारे साथ शामिल होने के लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Wina he hun mang tura local zong ta refreshment boat sai ania lobby kong kapui lam khi kan panzel mai donya anung lam hitsu Mizoram pon lam achanga kan palai local tetan kan hautu tetan thoveng taka an ei pa aning kom theina boat sai ania hei hitsu mi puiten chim boy lo turin kanin nge ne kong kapuya khyan kan chhuak mai donya Wina he hun mang tura local zong tetan refreshment boat sai ania lobby kong kapui lama khian kan panzel mai anga anung lam hi chu Mizoram pon lam achanga kan palai local tetan kan hotu ten thoveng taka thingpui anin theina le anin komna na an boat sai ania hei hi chu mi pui chim boy lo turin kanin nge ne kong kapuya khian kan chhuak mai donia